So, willkommen zurück zu Honkai, bla bla bla, Star Wales, etc. Hast du nicht gesehen? CP, XD, J, O, was auch immer. Okay. So. Unser Weg führt uns nach dort. Wir haben nämlich inzwischen den Rang hoffentlich erreicht, indem ich ein bisschen nebenbei gefarmt hatte. Das heißt, genau, das heißt, es wird. Dabei trinken wir leckere Sherry aus Romagna. Eins der besten Getränke. Green Sour Sherry. Aber das tut jetzt gerade nichts zur Sache. Wir spielen weiter. Ich muss gerade ganz kurz überlegen, unsere Verbündete ist ja bereits nach oben gegangen und wir müssen ihr jetzt nachgehen. Wobei, ich würde sagen, bevor wir das weitermachen, gucken wir erstmal, was hier so schönes Neues ist. So, fantastisches Sparschwein und wo sie zu finden sind. Okay, da gibt es eine Mission in Jarilo, Verwaltungsbezirk. Hilfe. Ja, können wir irgendwann anders machen. Wir machen Story weiter. So. Oh, wer ist das denn? Die ist schick. Aber dafür müssen wir weiter vormachen. Hier können wir Charaktere testen. Habe ich gerade allerdings absolut keine Lust zu. Begleitermission. Irgendwas müssen wir dafür abschließen. Sieg im Schlaf. Universum-Simulation. Das kennen wir auch schon. Was ist das? Fels Super League. Habe ich ehrlich gesagt absolut keine Lust zu. So, hier können wir Mission abgeben. So. Dann. Was haben wir noch? Erfolge. Das ist doch schön. Ein neuer Erfolg. Nachrichten, Tutorial, Reiselog, Aufträge. Abholen, schließen. Davon haben wir, glaube ich, jetzt inzwischen genug. Wir machen hier mal. Nee, die nicht. Hier. So. Mit ihr weiter. So. Reiselog. Okay. Was ist das hier unten? Visionsinformation. Jetzt hat sich hier was geöffnet auf meinem Browser. Das brauchen wir wirklich nicht öffnen. Firefox Software Update? Nein. Es tut mir leid. Das ist einfach nur was Neues, glaube ich. Namenlose Ehre. Okay. So, ich muss jetzt gerade gucken. Warp war das, ne? Ja, hier. Es gibt einen neuen Charakter. Okay. Figurenprobe kann man machen, okay. Da würde ich tatsächlich den hier erstmal kurz ausprobieren, diesen Blade. Ich wollte zwar eigentlich keine Figurenprobe machen, aber der neue Charakter interessiert mich tatsächlich dann doch schon ein bisschen. Fügt allen Gegner Auto. Okay. Okay.
We can get closer.
Warum ist der Level 80? Ich will es gar nicht lesen, ich will es ausprobieren.
I'm okay. Do we still have the upper hand?
Oh, okay. Warte.
Enemy data secured.
Okay.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Nicht schlecht. Wiederherstellung. Die kann also heilen.
That's better.
Ach ja, die kennen wir ja. So, verstärken.
Your end approaches. That paradise may be unreachable. Savor it for me.
Okay, nimmt's mir nicht übel, aber die Fähigkeit ist verdammt geil.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Unnecessary. A blade knows no fear.
We have the upper ready for another. Nap time.
Fail to stand.
Okay. Da haben wir jetzt die neue Klasse uns angeguckt. Wir können uns die Belohnung abholen. Sehr schön. Heimkehr, bla bla bla, interessiert mich nicht. So, das heißt, wir können... Was haben wir denn da? Ah, was? Noch eine Belohnung. Cool. Okay. Wir machen dann, wie gesagt, Beschwörung. Hier machen wir 10 von 10. Okay, das ist neu, der Rest ist Mist. Ach, das ist eine Klasse. Eine Person. Okay. Nett, nett. So, dann machen wir weiter. Ah, hier. Okay. Jetzt, das irritiert mich jetzt tatsächlich doch ein bisschen. Was ist denn der Unterschied? Egal. Ach, den haben wir schon. Schade. So, Shop. Was haben wir denn hier im Shop? Wir können... Okay. Was ist besser? Ich glaube, der goldene ist besser, ne? Lol, ich habe gerade gedacht, das wäre Mittelfinger. Blutentausch. Ich habe keine Ahnung, wir machen einfach mal. Da haben wir noch ein paar mehr Beschwörungen jetzt. Und wir gucken. Was ist das? Achso, das ist sowas. Den haben wir und die haben wir auch. Schade. Machen wir nochmal. Nichts Interessantes. Das ist doof. Ich habe tatsächlich ein bisschen mehr erhofft. Aber man kann ja nicht immer Glück haben. Hier gibt es Belohnung. Stufe 6. Das heißt, hier können wir uns auch Belohnung einsacken. Okay. Lichtkegel verstärken. Oh, wir haben die Heilerin haben wir jetzt, sehe ich gerade mal. Guck mal, die haben wir. Den haben... Ja gut, den haben wir, das wussten wir schon die ganze Zeit, ne? Ich glaube, ich habe ein bisschen zu viel. Macht was? Okay. Ist jetzt egal, wir spielen weiter mit der Story.
You ready yet? If you want to... What? Still something you want to talk about? Not much. I promised her? Of course, Chief Ola. It was my choice to... All right.
Wir müssen mit dem reden.
Well, my friends, are you ready to head out?
Los
Wonderful.
geht's.
Remember to bring enough food and drink.
Oh.
Mother, I have returned.
Rania, I thought I'd lost you. Where were you? Are you hurt? I'll fetch the butler right away.
No, there's no need. I don't want to see Sebas right now. Sorry, Mother. I'm fine, really. I just got into a few skirmishes down in the underworld, but nothing I couldn't handle.
The underworld. Oh, I see. In that case, report everything you saw. Commander Branya.
After the failed pursuit at Backwater Pass, the wanted outsiders and I were somehow taken to the underworld. Because of the difficult situation we were in, we formed a temporary alliance to help the residents of the underworld resolve a few issues of survival. We also defeated an ancient robot known as Svarog and learned some truths about the Stellaron.
I'm listening. Go on.
Madam Cacolia, it is my firm belief that the visitors from beyond the sky are not the villains we had imagined before. I witnessed them take up arms in the name of justice and risk their lives for the sake of others. I can also ascertain that they did come for the Stellaron, but only to relieve the disaster it has brought upon Belobog. Mother, you've always known the truth about the Stellaron, haven't you? Well, the responsibility of bearing that truth will fall upon me one day. Such is the burden of being guardian, to carry these secrets for eternity. So, I ask you to forgive my defiance, but I believe that the order to dispatch the outsiders was a mistake. To solve the problems brought on by the Stellaron, the architects waited hundreds of years. And those outsiders may be the...
Enough! Arrogant. Ignorant. Oh, you disappoint me, Branya. You merely glimpsed the tip of the iceberg, and now you think you know everything. You spend a short time with that underworld scum, and suddenly you have the guards! Take Branya.
They are not scum. My entire life. Everything you ever kept from me. I remember it clearly now. This time I am standing my ground, Madam Guardian. And please, stop dismissing me with vague excuses. Tell me what you have seen. What exactly it is you are hiding. Why do you send the Silvermane guards to die in the Fragmentum? Why have you abandoned the people of the underworld? And why? Why did you have that sudden change of mind?
I see. I knew this moment would come sooner or later. I just didn't expect it would be so soon. You want to know why I gave those orders? Is that right?
Yes. I am ready. Mother?
Then come with me, Bronya. It is time you heard it. The voice of this dying world.
Okay. Was meint die mit sterbender Welt?
Ah, we're finally back. I forgot what fresh air tasted like. Oh wait, I haven't finished yet. Where's our next stop? We should find somewhere to put our feet up.
Classic, unreliable Sampo. He probably guessed we'd ask where his hiding place was. No sooner are we back in the administrative district than he sneaks off.
Where's your sense of loyalty? Don Hung, what do you...
I think it'd be best to pay a visit to Sir.
So, you think we should avoid...
He's an elite officer,
makes sense.
but we must.
What's wrong, Z?
Nothing. It's just the last time I was on the surface, I was still a child. The overworld. I'm okay. Let's go.
Okay.
There are so many Silvermane guards on patrol. Is it usually like this?
No. I don't remember the security being this tight last time. It might have something to do with us. The Supreme Guardian has probably learned of our arrival already.
Androgyn und blickt dich mit einem Ausdruck lauwarmer Leblosigkeit direkt an. An der Hand der Baseballstärke halt erkennt man sofort, wer gemeint ist. Du beschließt, das Bild zu entfernen. Lobe uns zuliebe und dir selbst zuliebe. Oh mein Gott, das ist das beste Kopfgeld. Ah! Oh mein Gott. Oder hier? Hier ist der ausdruckslose Porträt, oder besser gesagt ein Schreckbücher. Es muss gesagt werden, dass die Ästhetik dieses Künstlers für die Augen schockierend ist. Die hektische Pinselführung verbindet sich mit kräftigen Farben, um die Finger zum Leben zu erwecken. Während die freudige Emotion, die das gesamte Mittel aus dem Bild überfließt. Man kann sagen, dass es in Ähnlichkeit dem Original hundertprozentig treu ist. Ich beschließe, das Bild zu entfernen. Ein solches Meisterwerk kann der Welt kaum zugänglich gemacht werden. Oder wenigstens nicht ihr. Mit den Wachen kann ich nicht reden. Okay, oh, Mülltonne. Du hast nichts verpasst. Es gibt nichts zu sehen, okay. Hier müssen noch mehr Steckbriefe sein, oder? Jetzt mal sagen, was du willst, das können doch nicht alle gewesen sein. War hier schon immer ein Verkaufsautomat? Was gibt's denn hier zu kaufen? Der Automat rattert. Okay, Snacks, Haarspray, Rezept für Tarnfarbe, okay. Noch ein Rezept? Rezepte sind immer gut. Oh, ausverkauft. Reinigung, das will ich nicht. Mann. Noch ein Rezept? Ein Sperrgebiet, okay.
Come around and have a look.
Wie schön, dich wieder zu sehen. Hast du die Sache mit Grundstück überlegt? Okay. Okay. Herziehender Richter. Okay.
Who is it? Shop's closed today. You'll have to come back tomorrow. I remember. The three outsiders. Wait, quick. Act natural and get inside.
Okay.
All right, you'll be safe here. My workshop has pretty good soundproofing and barely anyone comes in. Just what crime did you commit, exactly? They recalled a bunch of guards from the front line to track you down. It's unprecedented. Now they're patrolling the whole city, and everyone's in a panic.
Oh, we just...
Not yet, March. Rania said we could trust you completely.
You mean to say you don't trust me completely? Good. That's smart of you. But you needn't worry.
Yeah.
Cocolia and I aren't even on speaking terms. It was her that ejected me from the architects. I refused to stand with her. I don't believe you guys would do anything bad. And the architects are gonna need conclusive and publicly available evidence for me to think otherwise. Besides, I know the architects, and if they did have any evidence, they would have released it by now. I know Cocolia's style. Get everyone into a frenzy first. Most people in a frenzy don't stop to ponder the details. You could say that. We were like sisters once. Inseparable. Of course, these days I just spend my time fixing things in this workshop and playing music. It's a pretty carefree existence. If I'm not careful, I'll start boring you all with sob stories from the past. Let's get back to you guys. If long-lost Branya told you to come here, you must have something important to tell me. You can trust me. I know our paths have only crossed once before, but my intuition tells me you guys are good people. And I've got good intuition, by the way.
Ooh, I'm the best storyteller! Let me!
Try not to embellish the facts.
So that's what's been happening. No wonder we hadn't heard from Branya recently. After all these years in isolation and without a single word from below, this is what's become of the underworld? I believe you. There's no way you could have invented all those twists and turns.
What's more, we have Miss Zila here as living proof. As for the Stellaron, I know why Branya got you to find me. When I was still one of the architects working in the scientific research division, I was researching the Stellaron. I never thought I'd hear that word again after being expelled by the architects. Come on, I'll tell you everything. Only a very few people in Belobog know of the existence of the Stellaron. Those that do would never associate it with the Fragmentum or Eternal Freeze. But according to the data recorded in that robot, Svarog, the architects dug out the truth long ago. The research results were purposely hidden away to ensure that the outside world would never know of them. Just my luck. Out of all the research topics I could have chosen, I insisted on the Stellaron. It's clear now that anyone who wanted to get closer to the truth would have been expelled or abandoned. Maybe I should be thanking Cocolia. All she did was push me out. She could have decided to take a more permanent measure. I figured out that the Stellaron and the Fragmentum were linked, so I was already close to the truth. It's a shame that the architects ejected me before I could discover that the source of the Fragmentum was the Stellaron itself. Before I lost my position, I was applying for permission to survey the Stellaron directly. It was my research topic, but I'd never even set eyes on it. My research was all based on historical data and lab simulations. Not long after I submitted my preliminary report and application, I received my punishment. It was obvious that somebody didn't want my research to continue. Cocolia... It's been so many years since we last spoke. We were great friends once. There was nothing we wouldn't share. She became a completely different person when she took on the Supreme Guardianship. The convictions she once held, her enthusiasm, it was like they were drawn out of her by some mysterious force. She gave the order to expel me herself and refused to see me. I never understood that behavior, and I gave up trying to use logic to work it out a long time ago. Sometimes I even wonder whether she really did become a different person. Is that possible? Perhaps there's a single guardian consciousness that gets handed down from generation to generation, and the real Cocolia has already vanished. Is she being compelled by previous generations of guardians to make such baffling decisions? Who knows? But this might make for good songwriting material. Yes. I never observed it directly, but I used lab simulations and outbound surveys to establish a rough location. According to the survey results, the Stellaron is likely to the north of Belobog, somewhere in the vast snow plains.
We must locate it as soon as possible, ideally before Cocolia takes action. Can you tell us the way?
Not a problem. I was thinking the same thing. But I'm afraid telling you might not be enough. The area to the north of Belobog has been more or less swallowed up by the Fragmentum. If you want to get to the northern snow plains, you'll need to get past the Silvermane Guard restricted zone on the front lines first. even if you get past the restricted zone in one piece, you'll have a whole heap of fragmentum to deal with. Yes, that's where the main force of the Silvermane Guards is stationed. They've consolidated their position there in order to resist the encroaching fragmentum.
It sounds like the three of us and Zila might not be enough. Why don't we go back underground and get Wildfire to come with us?
I fear we may not have the time.
Hey, enough pessimism. Back in my official capacity days, I spent a lot of time in the north. I got to know the soldiers and officers on the front line very well. This calls for brainwaves, not brawn waves. How about I take you over myself?
Really? Great. Phew. It's less scary if someone you know.
I want to see the Stellaron too, you know. It was my research topic for over a decade. You don't get that many decades in life. That's settled then. There's no time to lose. We should head out as soon as you're ready.